My name is Jerry, the district officer here.
Local Government Association from 2004 to 2007, been actively involved with between 2014 to 2018, November 2018, is now
Ladies, gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Nisambula Vinaka and a very good day to you all. I am pleased to be with you all today in the beautiful island of Rotuma to close the 2 empowerment trainings. It is also pleasing to be here to mark the beginning of a new chapter in the lives of some of our potential youths, as I will hand over to them the assistance under the Youth Farm Initiative Program. At the outset, I wish to thank you for a warm welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, graced by the white sandy beaches, nestled under the palm trees and golden sunshine, the island of Rotuma has seen me travel as far and wide from the mainland of Fiji just to be here face to face with our dear youths. I'm told that our youth population is around 40% here in Rotuma. And to me, as a Minister of Youth, I would like to urge our youths here in Rotuma to engage more in the farm projects so that can benefit you, your families, and your communities. Government has come up with a lot of initiatives, plans due to COVID-19. The Youth Farm Project is one such project. I have been also told that you plant Yangona. Unfortunately, that is only for your consumption. But today I would like to urge all the youths to increase planting Yangona, and I can assure you that there is a market for it. There is a market. So that you can generate some revenue. So now you will have to go one step further. Not only for yourself, but to have a business plan. So the health and well-being empowerment training would have focused on the sexual reproductive health and rights, as it is so important. For most of our young people, their sexual and reproductive health and rights are a crucial part of their lives. Therefore, this training and the knowledge it brings should enable young people to make more informed decisions regarding their own sexual health and rights. The other training which took place focused on the mobile skills training which has seen the youth participants undergo a week-long training on the entrepreneurship to provide them a sense of direction in making use of the vast and rich resources readily available to them on this island. As I have been going around the maritime areas, I have found out that the maritime islands have different needs compared to others. And this is exactly what I said in Lavuka while I was there a week ago. And we are aligning our youth policy in line with the needs that you have here on ground. We will try to come up with trainings that will assist you, that will empower you. And I believe that the training that you had on the mobile skills training and on the business plan would have definitely made some changes to your mind. To your mind in a sense that now you can look forward to do business. And one example that I gave was Yangona. Don't just plan and drink for yourself. Expand it. And not only that, I'm not only here to say things, but I can assure you that if you are ready, the youths of Rotuma is ready, the Ministry for Youth and Sports will come in and support you in that project. We will come and assist you. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the new normal times. As we have been badly affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, despite the impact of the pandemic, I note with gratitude the safety and the attitude among our youths across the country. And I wish that you will continue with the work that you are doing. And I would also like to see that please, during our Talanoa session, I want you to tell me what are your needs here in Rotuma. It's not only about Ministry for Youth and Sports. It is the all government approach now. Gone are the days that this ministry is for that, this ministry is for, no more. It's a government effort. It's a national agenda to assist the youths of this country. As you all are aware, as I've said earlier on, that 70% of our population is 40 age below. So we are basically a very young nation. The Ministry of Employment, Productivity and Industrial Relations through the National Employment Center, that is NEC, offers skill trainings. And I would like to urge, we have our assistant youth officer here, and I would like to urge all of you to show your interest, and if the request will come to us, we will definitely send people here to conduct the skill and upskilling training as well. The Fijian government is committed in providing workshop and short courses to individuals so that you are able to find employment or continue your further studies. The Fijian government, through the different ministries, as I've mentioned earlier on, it's not only about Ministry of Youth and Sports, it's about all ministries, is determined to strengthen the youth sector in this country. The sole reason for this exercise is to have a vibrant youth sector in the near future, which contributes to the economy, reducing poverty and equalizing living standards. As an effort of the government's all-inclusive policy to reach the unreached, the ministry had also provided an opportunity to the youths of Rotuma to voice their opinion towards the National Youth Policy Review. I remember sending a team here in Rotuma while we were drawing up a National Youth Policy. And that was in line with the government's national agenda that no one should be left behind. And we made sure that Rotuma is part of that National Youth Policy. This policy will reflect the issues that concerns our national youth groups and the island of Rotuma that has not been forgotten during the series of consultations that took place around the country from November 2019 to February 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that these short courses have enabled you to achieve your goals and aspirations. Your government is committed to an inclusive policy for all Fijians. As I mentioned earlier on, ladies and gentlemen, I will also be handing over to 6 well-deserved youth clubs the farming tools and vegetable seedlings. This Youth Farm Initiative program provides grants to the youth clubs to cultivate land and grow crops. It is a great cooperative venture because the Matangali has set aside land for the young people and government provides grants for equipment, tools, vegetable seedlings, water tanks, fencing materials, just to name a few. These young people will put land to use and be able to earn income through the sale of the harvest. Many young Fijians, including some here from Rotuma, made their living in tourism, which was the industry hit hardest by the COVID-19 pandemic. We are assisting those who are out of work or on reduced hours. These youths deserve the chance to work again, and that is why we are here today in Rotuma. We must be proud that these young people have switched from the victim-made mentality and instead chosen a new and innovative pathway to earn an income in farming. And I want to wish you all the very best. Today I'm very happy to congratulate the 6 youth clubs for the grants that they will receive. There are 100 members in total, and the income they produce will not only benefit them, but be a great help to their families and communities as well. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I'd also like to extend my appreciation to the other stakeholders who have provided assistance to help these youth as well. I'd also like to thank the district officer in his effort trying to assist and help the youths here in Rotuma. And my assistant youth officer is working very closely with the district officer, and we would like to see how we can assist you more in near future. As part of government's agenda in the strengthening youth development, we have stationed an assistant youth officer here in Rotuma. She is the one. Can we all put our hands together for the assistant youth officer? Where the major focus is to identify and support youth needs. Such officers create awareness regarding the ministry's program and activities. Before, we used to work from the HQ, from the headquarters. And it was really difficult for us to reach all the youths. But now we have assistant youth officers across the country. They are reaching the unreached ones. And that's the whole idea of having assistant youth officers. I encourage you all to remain focused and use what you have learned this week to your advantage. Set your priorities and always strive for the best. I also urge our youths to learn new skills and continue to upgrade yourselves, because that is what is required in these changing times. With those words, I wish you all the best and wish you well in your future endeavors. Vinaka, and thank you.
That's it. Jonathan? Yes, sir, that's one. Jasnil Kumar? Lini Josefa there for you. Ferretti Rupeti Wofo? David Pinchueli? Freddie and your group, could you please come up? Coexia.
Thank you. Sit. Faxia.